Happy days for the Huelins at home at St John's Manor in Jersey. In a way, they were pioneers. Little did they realise that the more they filmed, the more history they captured for posterity. Times and places gone forever.
This is 1968 at Bellevue Pleasure Park up in St Brelard.
This is go-karting, is it?
This is go-karting, yeah. So this is race day. You'll see various people on their carts.
You'll see my eldest son in a minute, who loved his go-karting.
Wow.
Did very well. In fact, he held the track record for a long time.
This is how the site looks today. There are few clues to Bellevue's historic past. What's it like for you looking back and seeing these images?
Fantastic. Happy days.
The camera work may sometimes have been a bit shaky, but it is historic and in colour. This is the first jet passenger plane to land at Jersey Airport.
The British United Airways, a BAC 111.
Passengers getting off at the back.
And these are various local dignitaries.
That was a big day for Jersey.
That was big, yeah, to have the first jet arriving.
Before most of us became filmmakers on our phones, this was what you needed for a family film show.
We basically used a camera here. This was the Bell & Howell camera, which used film, which we still have here, which went in cartridge form, and they were 100-foot film, and then you would take the film, then you would send them off to the developing labs. They would come back, and they'd come back onto reels similar to this, and then they would be transferred onto larger reels and put together eventually, so you'd have your whole collection onto these reels, and then you put them onto a projector such as this here with lenses, and this would fire a projection image up onto a screen. You'd have a screen, or some people used a wall. We often used a wall to project the moving images.
And this is what the film was like. All these little images on here.
Basically, you will see down here, Wesley, if I bring it up closer to the camera, you'll see that there are hundreds of images all down here. And again, these were filmed in colour.
Yeah, and that's quite unusual, isn't it, for a lot of home movies?
It was in those days, yeah. This was the pre-runner to what they called, went to 8mm after this, and Super 8.
The Huelins were fortunate enough to enjoy international travel. These images show the QE2 on only her second outing to New York. So we're on top of the Empire State Building here.
Jeremy actually got lost on the top of the Empire State Building, and could we find him? And so we were all going, rushing around.
Look at that, it's a beautiful time shot there.
Look at the old buses and the cars. Is that you?
Yes, that's me. Here we are on the blue train going up to Johannesburg. Going through where are we going to?
The Karoo, yep.
Look at those lions.
Yes.
You're very close to them there.
Well,
no health and safety in those days, of course.
Whether you remember when the world looked like this or not, these are undoubtedly entrancing images. Perhaps the lesson is we may not always realise what might look mundane when we film it may make movie gold tomorrow. Wesley Smith, ITV News.